So now let's quickly deep dive into types of audience when it comes to Facebook. This is one of the most important slide from a Facebook platform perspective, because Facebook is making billions of dollars because of the kind of targeting they are providing to the users. What are the kind of targeting they provide? There is something called as core audience. What is core audience? So it's demographic, location, interest, and behavior. I can advertise to my user based on selecting the demographic, where are they located, age, sex, gender. I can do that. Location, I know if I want to target somebody in city in Mumbai, or Bandra or Dadar or Churchgate in Mumbai, I can do that. I can target somebody in Toronto or in Canada, in Burlington and Hamilton or Oakville. I can select those cities and I can run those campaigns, right? That is the advantage. And one of the biggest advantage, no matter which part of the world you are, you can run ad across the globe, right? From India, I can run campaigns for US, Canada, Asia, or South Africa. Name the country, Europe, I can run the ads. From US, I can run across anywhere. So that is another advantage of digital platform, right? You can run ads from anywhere. You need to identify your core audience, your behavior of your audience. For example, if I'm coming up some new course which is related to students, then my targeting will be obviously people or students who are in a particular grade and who's looking to learn digital, or who have just passed out from their university and they will be interested in my course. So based on the behavior, based on the interest, based on the pages they like, based on the location, I can provide. If I come up with a course specially for a particular region related to that region, then obviously I will run ads so the only people in that region will start seeing my ad. That is the advantage of the core audience. This is a very strong targeting, and Facebook is one platform where more and more targeting, if you add on your ads, the chances of the chances of accuracy is going to be as high as 95%. That's the advantage of Facebook as a platform. It's that accurate when it comes to advertising. Then something very important which I'm going to spend time, which is custom audience. Let me explain to you what exactly is custom audience, right? So what is custom audience on Facebook, right? So for example, assume, let's take an example of Shoppers Stop in India, right? A departmental store which has a loyalty card which is called First Citizen Card Holder, which is nothing but a loyalty card, right? So now, if Shoppers tells me that I have 1 million users, First Citizen Card Holder, loyalty card holders, that is First Citizen Card Holder, and if I want to target these users on Facebook, how can I do it, right? Technically, it's not possible, because as a departmental store, you don't really know which of this 1 million of your loyalty card program holder or members are on Facebook. You don't really know that. But what custom audience does when it comes to Facebook, what basis of this, you go and select a custom audience on Facebook as one of the advertising targeting options available on Facebook. Okay. What you need to do is, on your company Facebook account, company FB account, in this case, Shoppers Stop Facebook account, right? They just need to upload their database of users. Either it can be phone number or email ID, right? All they need to do is upload this user's information on their Facebook account, and once they upload the user data, they will see something as a match rate in their account. So what I'm trying to say here is, you have 1 million users data, which is your loyalty card membership. You just need to upload that on your Facebook account, where either you give them the phone number or email ID. There is a format which is defined, which is in a very simple format. All you need to do is upload that data onto your Facebook account, and within few minutes, Facebook will tell you the match rate. What exactly is the match rate? Assume in this case, Facebook tells you 80% match rate. What does that mean? That means out of this 1 million, Facebook has identified 80% of your loyalty program First Citizen card holder who are available on Facebook, and you can actually run your ad and show them to only this 80% First Citizen card holder. This is the biggest advantage when it comes to Facebook. I'm going to repeat this again. If you have 1 million members, right, who have users who have enrolled for your membership as a brand, or you have a database of your own first party, like for example, Basecamp Digital have 1 million users database who have taken the course. This information, now if I want to reach out to only this users on Facebook, how I will identify? There is no other way. I can go into Facebook and identify, okay, this user is on Facebook. Like for example, if I want to reach out to you on Facebook, I really don't know. Yes, I can do with core audience by location, age, gender, and interest. Chances are that you might see it, you might not see it. But what if I come up with a course only for my alumni? Maybe I have a 1 million or a 10,000 user base, and those users only needs to see a special course I'm coming only for my alumni. So the people who have not taken my earlier course, they cannot be part of it. So now if I want to reach out to those audience, how can I do it? This is exactly where custom audience come into picture. So I go to Facebook, on my Facebook account, I upload my data of my user. It can be phone number or email ID. Don't worry, all your privacies and all the data can be taken care, because this data is not directly goes onto Facebook. There is a third party which Facebook has tied up with encrypt and decrypt the data. So even Facebook don't capture those kind of data. It is actually done at a third party. So even all your data has been encrypted and decrypted. And then once you do that, Facebook will tell you the match rate. Facebook will tell you saying that, okay, out of this data of people's phone number or email ID you have posted online, 80% are being seen on Facebook, because they will match it either with a phone number or with the email ID. And once they match it, they'll tell you, okay, out of your total database, we've identified the 80%, but they will not tell you who that 80%. They will not tell me your name, or they will just say X percentage of users, of your loyal users, has been identified on Facebook. They will not tell you which 80. Okay. So you'll not really pick and choose saying that, okay, I want to reach out to you, I can run the ad. No, because of the privacies and everything, they will not share the data of the users at all. So they'll just tell you 80%. So now I know, saying that, okay, out of my 1 million members, I have identified 80% of those members already on Facebook. So now all I need to do is, in my targeting, I just need to select a custom audience as a tab and run the ads, and only 80% of my audience who has been the match rate, that 80% of my audience will see an ad. Yes, I'll not be able to reach out my 100%, because that balance 20%, Facebook couldn't identify them on Facebook, right? For whatever reason, either their phone numbers are different or email IDs are different. They might be on Facebook, but they used separate email for my course and separate email to log in on Facebook. In that case, or maybe even separate phone number for Facebook and separate phone number for when they were taking up my course. In that case, I will not be able to catch them on Facebook. But the rest who have used the same email ID or phone number, Facebook will identify them, and I can actually run the ad, customized ad, run only for those users. That is when the conversion rate for those users will be very high. Conversion rate is going to be very high, because they are my loyal users. They are the users where I have created a product only for my current users. Then I'm not really wasting my money by showing my ads to people who will not qualify for that offer. That means my overall conversion rate is just going to increase further. So in the case of example of ShopperStop, only the First Citizen card holder of ShopperStop will see an ad. For example, Amazon wants to run an ad only for their Prime members. Only the people who are the Prime members can actually see an ad. Yes, you can actually run those ads, because by just putting up the data of phone number and email ID, and Facebook will tell you saying that, okay, this is the match rate. So now people who will see the ad, 99.9% of the time, they will be your First Citizen card holder or Amazon Prime or any loyalty program, any companies running in those database of the users. They will only see those ads. That is the beauty of custom audience when it comes to Facebook. Your loyal and potential customers, your website visitor, your mobile visitor. So your own data, your own first party data users will only be seeing the ad when it comes to custom audience. I hope you guys understood, because this is one of the biggest targeting which Facebook has made very useful for the brands. Brand use this extensively to you reach out to their own customers again and again based on so one is based on the core audience, second is custom audience. So you identify your own audience on Facebook and then run the ads. So only your own loyal customer who has been part of your loyalty program, they will only see the ad. Nobody else will see it. So chances of conversion is going to be high because you are showing to the most important audience, like highly core audience of your business. That's the biggest advantage when it comes to custom audience. So that was more understanding about what is custom audience on Facebook, guys. Very important way of targeting when it comes to Facebook. Really works well. As I said, Facebook make lots of money from this kind of targeting. And based on that, there is something which has come as lookalike targeting. Let me quickly take you through lookalike, and I'm going to explain it to you guys what exactly lookalike audience means. Audience similar to your existing customer, right? That's also something which you can definitely target when it comes to Facebook. So what exactly it means? Let's take the same example saying, okay, Stop and first citizen card holder has around 10 million members, right? So now they go to Facebook and select custom audience as a targeting option, and they upload all the data, which is in the form of email and phone number, right? That's what they upload, and assume Facebook tells them the match rate. I'm just repeating the custom audience, so it's in your mind, right? So that's what I'm just doing right now. Okay, so the moment you upload that 10 million database, Facebook is going to come and tell you, assume in this case, say 80% match rate, right? That means 8 million has been identified who are your first citizen card holder or your loyalty program members on Facebook. Which 8, they will not know. Okay, even if you are in that 80%, Facebook will not tell that to any of or even Facebook will not know who are those guys, right? So technically, whenever you upload your data, it is encrypted and decrypted. So it is done by the third party at Facebook. So even Facebook don't store that data is something I'm very sure about. So you don't need to worry about your database or anything, right? So net, this is how Facebook really tell you the match rate. And now if you want to run a campaign targeted to your custom audience, all you need to do is select the box and start running. So only 8 million of your loyalty membership program members will only see your ad on Facebook. So that was more from custom audience repeat, right? So this is exactly how custom audience work. Now something based on custom audience that is also called as lookalike audience. So let's understand what is lookalike audience and how it's really going to help the advertiser, right? So assume say a Stop, which is obviously a departmental store like Best Buy, or maybe say Costco in the other countries, right? Similar to Best Buy or Costco, right? So even they have membership program, and even these guys have membership program, right? So assume any example you can take. If Stop comes to your mind, makes your life easy, consider from a Stop perspective, if you're based out of US, Canada, or any other country, you know Best Buy or Costco or any other departmental store who has their own loyalty program members. And if they want to reach out to those members on Facebook, this is exactly how they're going to use custom audience and reach out to them on Facebook. All they need to do is update and upload their email or phone number in a particular format, and then Facebook will tell you the match rate. Once you know the match rate, that means Facebook has identified that percentage of your membership program members already on Facebook, and then you can run the ad. So only those guys will see an ad. So those people who are not the member, they will not see the ad. Okay. So now let's understand what is lookalike audience. So in this case, assume we had 8 million match rate, right? That's exactly what we got it. You guys can understand from Best Buy or Costco has 8 million match rate, assume. So now your TG for all of you guys, assume there are just going to take one example. Let me take Costco now. So assume Costco has target audience of say 25 to 65 male and female. Okay. So in that case, what will Costco or Shopper, whatever example is easy for you guys to understand. So assume Facebook as this audience. Okay. This is the total audience available on Facebook. Okay. Assume these are 2 billion plus users on Facebook. So now if you want to target 25 to 65 male and female, then this is the TG, which is 25 to 65 male, female, and total user base is assume let's say 500 million, right? That's the total user base on Facebook who are your TG. So in this case, what will happen if you are running an ad on this 500 million? Obviously there will be a lot of wastage, because all these 500 million users are not to the similar users you see on who are your loyalty program members. Obviously they don't fit in, their interest level is different. So there are so many other things, right? So what you can do on Facebook, based on your custom audience, which you already defined on Facebook, they will create a lookalike audience. Okay. Assume this is your lookalike audience. So what exactly it means? It means that out of this 500 million users who falls under the TG, they will identify lookalike audience which are exactly similar to your custom audience, who are already your consumers, right? Those custom audience which you uploaded on Facebook are already buying from you. They're already your member. So Facebook has identified those 8 million on Facebook. So now out of those 8 million, they will identify a similar audience based on their liking, interest, and exactly a similar replica of your own membership who are already out there on Facebook and you identify. And in this case, they will tell you a lookalike audience, right? Which will be similar to your custom audience. And now Facebook will say your lookalike audience is 100 million, right? So which is nothing as lookalike audience on Facebook. So now if you actually see who are these 100 million, you have custom audience of 8 million which you uploaded. Based on that custom audience, Facebook will tell you a lookalike audience, right? Lookalike audience on Facebook. So now this users are 100 million, which falls in the age group of 25 to 65, male and female. Okay. So now rather than running your ad to this 500 million who will have lots and lots of wastage, what is Facebook helping you to do is based on your current audience who's already your members, right? Then similar from that members, Facebook is identifying an audience who are very much likely to your 8 million, and they are showing you saying that, okay, those are the 10 million users who has a similar interest and very high chance of conversion, similar interest to your members, right? And high chance of conversion. So this means when you run your ads on this 100 million lookalike audience, chances of you getting a better ROI is going to be very high, because those users are very similar to your 8 million members whom you already signed, right? So that is the biggest advantage which Facebook provides. A lot of time brands I have seen upload their custom audience not to run an ad on custom audience, but to create a lookalike audience. So rather than running an ad across to the TG, which might be or might not be going to convert well for me because of their certain age group or certain interest, so I leave it on Facebook to come back to me and give me a very similar audience who's really going to match it up with my current user base and give me a conversion. Like for example, in our case, if I'm reaching out to students, assume I have 10,000 email IDs of my students and then who have already taken the course. I just upload that data on my Facebook account, and out of that, assume they identify 8,000 people, students already on Facebook who have been identified because they're using either the same email ID or the phone number. And now that 8,000, I can run the ad and show them an upgraded program. So conversion will be high because they already done my part one, of course, and assume I come with part two. Chances of them converting is going to be high because they are only going to see it. Now, assume in a second scenario, I don't want to run an ads to them. I'm not coming up with part two, but the same part one, but I want a similar audience who already taken my course, right? So now we have identified those 8,000 on Facebook. Facebook will help me to identify a similar audience based on that 8,000, right? So they will identify their age group, they will identify their interests, behaviors, what kind of field they are, and all those kind of information, and they'll help me to create a lookalike audience. And assume in this case, Facebook come and say, hey, you know what? There are 2 million users already related to your own students who you identify on Facebook. So now I can actually reach out to those 200 million and show them the ad, or 200,000 or whatever Facebook number comes with as a lookalike audience. I can reach out to those guys and show my course, because chances of conversion is going to be high because there is a proof that this 8,000 has already taken my course and they found it valuable. Same way, Facebook is helping me to identify a similar to those 8,000 students, and then I can run the ad, and the conversion rate will be definitely high because you're reaching out to a very core audience who will definitely be interested in your product, because those data are based on your own data. And that is exactly how Facebook lookalike and that is exactly how Facebook lookalike audience really works. So you identify a similar audience, your already existing customer. So your own database, that's exactly what I said, put it on Facebook, they will match it and they will create a lookalike audience. So this is exactly your own database kind of people, they will match it, and then their similar kind of audience, they will put it for you. So this is where the targeting of Facebook really works well, and you see a good type of ROI when it comes to running your campaigns on Facebook, right? With running with this kind of targeting. So that's custom audience and lookalike audience, and obviously the core audience. In the later slides, I'm going to give you a few more targeting options. I'm going to deep dive further as to what all different options are available on Facebook when it comes to targeting. But these are the core targeting which you can really use and get the ROI out of it, right?